because all right, let's rise for the national anthem and remove your hats.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Amazing. The riders you see on the track right now are past and present BMX League riders. So every one of these riders has been through the program, BMX League. We've got an open house coming up on July 7th. It's next Monday. So if you've got a neighbor, a coworker, anything like that, somebody at church who has some kids and you think they may be interested in BMX, our open house is free. It's a good chance to check out the track, walk it, ride it, and even every one of these riders is a past or former BMX League rider. The retention rate is high. BMX League kids graduate, they come back and they race and they love it every Friday. And some of these kids have been around for years now. We need our corner officials to their corner. So if you've been designated a corner official, please get to that corner. We got Hector in 3, it looks like. Curtis in his normal spot. And we've got 1 for 1. We have corners. We're going to kick off tonight with our balance bike riders. This is where it all starts. This ride is the future of the sport. This is the future of America. Foot power. All right, here they go. They're lining up in the gate. The moment these kids have been waiting for all night, their time to shine.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Gate drops on our balance bike riders, and here they go. We got Maya Laredo, Jackson Ferrens, Emma Rowland, Bennett Wood, Casey Rogers, Jagger Finstermaker, Haley Fuller, Lincoln Gibson, and Emma Rowland. $852 out in one. Or is that 882? That's 882 of Jackson Ferrens in the lead. Drops into two, comes out of two. Eyes on the prize. Come on, Jackson. Keep going, buddy. Foot power. There's Maya in Team Donut colors. 656 bike. Strider bike of Lincoln Gibson. Pushes his way up to the top. Starts the rhythm section. And here we go. Oh, we got a Strider rider with pedals. Never seen that before.
Will be in this next moto.
Huh?
Just don't forget her name. She's not in this moto.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. There we go, Maya. Nice job. Crosses the
Okay,
finish
riders,
line.
random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Gate drops on balance bike riders. These kids are 1 through 3. Imagine yourself being 1 or 3 on a balance bike on a track this big. These kids are doing it. They put fear to the side and they put courage up front. Abisha Boyer, Wade Warren, Beckham Grau, Haley Fuller, Weston Bolesky, Isaiah Wegner, and Felix Laredo. Come on, Felix. Here they go. Dropping into two. Takes the turn wide. It's 532 out in front. That's Haley Fuller. Push, push, push. Down the rhythm section, we got Felix in 2. We got the 704 bike of Wade in 3. Nice fast house colors. His jersey. Oh, we got a pit stop. Oh, changing tires. Uh-oh, here we go. Gonna change a shoe. There you go, bro. Pit stop of 1.2 seconds. Nice. That is a world record. Let's go, Weston. Come on, Weston. Yeah, the entire world is looking at you, Weston. Oh, you're going to get past Weston. 704 bike of Wade Warren. Hits the last tabletop. Ooh, finish. Nice work. Good job. These balance bike riders, they love this track. Good job. Way to finish. Finish strong. All the way. Just a little bit left. We are live on YouTube. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight everybody's been waiting for. The ladies are in the gate. Riley King from Independence, Missouri. Madeline Misbehaving Brinker from St. Charles. Vanessa Mayo from Baldwin City. And Mary, Grandma Mary Wallace, calls Lee Summit home.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Gate drops for 1720 Cruiser. Out in front is Madeline Misbehaving Brinker. Plate 6. Whew! Speed right now, all the way down straight 2, has this one just in her hand. Madeline Misbehaving. Oh, that was Here comes Grandma Mary Wallace, the gatekeeper. Nobody gets by the gatekeeper. We got
Attention.
6. Madeline Misbehaving.
Okay, riders, random start.
Followed by Riley King.
Riders ready, watch the
Vanessa
gate.
Mayo and Mary Wallace will come in with the caboose. Gate drops for 10 Cruiser. Asher Luce, Connor Toussaint Coonan, and Dylan Stinky Harrell. Total points for these cats. Oh, we got 1 down and 1. We got 2 now on the track. They're going to be Dylan and Connor fighting it out for 1 and 2. They're both hitting. Oh, a move is about to be made. Dylan and Connor neck and neck down the 3rd straight. We got 2 hitting the rhythm section with ease. Connor takes the 3rd turn first. Dylan pedals a little bit harder down the 4th straight. He's got to make up a little bit of ground, but Connor will cross 1, Dylan 2. Let's give a nice round of applause for Asher, who's back on his bike. He's going to finish this lap out. Nice job, Asher. Good job, Asher.
Okay, riders, random start.
Warrior spirit right there.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
11 Cruiser, Creighton Harves, Edric Hawthorne, and Trenton Stewart. First turn is no problem for Edric. He's going to take this one into 2. Creighton and Trenton are going to be battling it out for 2 and 3. Creighton and
Attention.
Trenton.
Okay, riders.
While
random
Edric's
start.
got this one in hand.
Riders ready,
Creighton,
watch the gate.
oh, and Trenton just elbow to elbow. Creighton will take 2 and Trenton 3. $17.20 Cruiser, Eddie Kelly, Benjamin Knockman, Brody Stafford, and Ryan O'Neill. That has got to be Brody out in 1. Wow, the speed on these kids. Come on, Benjamin.
Attention.
Benjamin is a former BMX league. He did session 1 of this
Okay,
summer,
riders,
and I
random
saw some
start.
fire in that kid, and he is ramping it up with Brody Stafford, an expert on the track. Benjamin going to come through the finish line in 2, followed by the 001 by Eddie Kelly. Guess there was no Ryan O'Neill. Here we go with novice riders. 5 and under novice, Remington Boyer, Raven Cates, Ethan Johnston, Lincoln Grau, Piper Franklin, and Madeline Molman. That's got to be 41. The Raven bike out 1, followed by the 17 bike of Piper Franklin. Oh, Lincoln. Here we go, Lincoln. Woo-wee! Madeline saved that one into turn 2. Oh, we got a race down the 4th
Attention.
straight. We've got a photo
Okay,
finish, and it's going to be...
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Who was 1? Piper, followed by Raven. Good job, Ethan. Good job. I like those colors. They look good on you, Ethan. Comes Madeline down across the finish line. We got another 5 and under novice on the track. We got Zoe Hull, Bridget Kilberg, Grant Perrier, Resner Knowles, Enoch Shingleton, and Lincoln Rao. Oh, Holly. Here we go. 190 bike of Lincoln.
Attention.
Finish this one up. The first heat, he's going to go to the main. We got the
Start.
385 bike of Zoe and the 163 bike of Enoch. Everyone else gets a second shot to redeem themselves. 6 novice on the track. Matthias Tierney, Mason Stockbridge, Ruby Tarpening.
Lincoln and Zoe were the only changes. 2 and 2.
I just Liliana Hodges and Fiona Rogers. Matthias Tierney. 346 bike. Oh, we got to write it down. And they pop back up so fast. I think maybe the shock popped him right back up. Fiona, you okay? All right, Fiona. She's back on her bike. Everybody give her a round of applause for getting back on the bike.
Attention.
Thank you, Fiona. Here comes a 346 bike of Matthias.
Okay, riders.
33
Random
bike
start.
of Ruby going to come in 2. And it looks like the 419 bike of Mason Stockbridge going to come in 3. Good job, Mason. We got another moto on the track. This is 7 novice Jackson Train, Evelyn Katie, Brooklyn Hawkins, Alan Molman, Raylan Grau, and Weston Bowman. Wow, look at this. We got Raylan out in 1, dropping into 2. He's got a good sizable lead on 90. That's the Jackson bike of Jackson Beltrain. But it's not over for Raylan yet, because Jackson is going to make a move in turn 3, and they both fight for that. But Jackson comes out on top, shoves Raylan out, but Raylan is pedaling all the way to the finish line, because this fight is not over. But it is now Jackson, Raylan. And then we got another fight. 22 bike of Evelyn going to come in 3. 7 novice will take Jackson and Raylan to the main on that one. 7 novice, Brock Hall, Kanan Collins, Jack Murphy, Henry Higginbotham, and Finn Boyer. 233 bike of Finn Boyer out in 1, 105 bike of Henry Higginbotham, and 36 bike of Kanan Collins.
Okay, riders. Random start.
So far as 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got to write her down on the third straight, the rhythm section. 233 bike of Finn, 105 of Henry will take 2. Those 2 will advance to the main. And we're going to have somebody check on Brock. Good job, Brock. He's back on his bike and he's going to finish this one out. It's never easy when you go down. Brock Hall goes down in the rhythm section of the third straight. And let me tell you, folks, this is not soft dirt. This is
Attention.
like hitting concrete. When you go down, it hurts.
Okay, riders.
So
Random
good job.
start.
Good job for Brock getting back up.
Riders
Finish this one
ready,
out.
watch the gate.
14 moto on the track. We've got 8 novice kids. Braxton Rao, Kadron Spillman, Maverick Davis, Elias Joyner, and Chase Kilberg. We got the 140 bike of Chase out in first, followed up by 153, 152 of Braxton, and a hardcore realtor of Maverick Davis, followed by Elias and
Attention.
Cadron, who just both finished BMX League. Tonight is their final race night of the season. This is when they get a chance to race against all the kids who come out here every Friday. 140 of Chase is going to advance to the main, and a 151 bike will advance to the main. Everyone else gets a second shot of life. You get a second shot. Nine novice down the second straight into turn 2. We got the 98 bike of Christopher Smith out in 1. 117 bike of Johnny Molman and Finnegan Riggs,
Attention.
followed by Raiden Hart.
Okay, riders, random start.
We got the bike of
Ready,
Christopher
watch the
Riggs finishing up this last straight, and he's going to advance to the main. 117 bike of Johnny Molman and 417 bike of Raiden Nybert. Finn Riggs will go to the second photo. We got 10 novice on the track. Haley Velasquez, Spencer Hara, Daniel Blount, and Kyson Parker. Kyson, another former BMX League rider, last fall. And all that work is paid off because he's out in 1 right now. Third turn, down the 4th straight. Do a little pump, cross the finish line. Uh-oh, here comes Daniel. Whew, Daniel's a former BMX League rider too. And Haley. Kyson will go to the main. All right, we've got a rider showing some movement. That's good news. That's a good sign. People are clapping. He's going to grab those handlebars and finish this one out as well. Spencer is going to finish this lap strong. Good job, Spencer. And again, another BMX League rider. So you can see
Attention.
these nights are filled with kids who have taken BMX League and then taken their riding to the next level. 12 novice, Moto 17. Hayden Franklin, Wyatt Dutton, Ava Hawkins, James Gerhardt, and Nolan Riggs. Again, all but one BMX League rider, Coach Justin says. And we got the 119 bike, Hayden Franklin out in 1. 175 bike of Wyatt. And I know that guy. He is Nolan Riggs, 603.
Attention.
These Riggs kids know how to pedal hard. I think they're outside all day, just on their feet. 119 bike of Hayden Franklin will go to the main, as well as 174 bike of Wyatt. And Nolan gets a second chance of redemption in the second moto. 14 novice, Henry Jepson, Carson Hawkins, Cale Kepka, Jackson Payton, Gavin Nadeau, Jackson Nichols, and Noah Riggs. This is where it starts to get a little bit faster. Kids start to get a little bit stronger. We got Noah in 3. Let's see who we got in 1 and 2.
Attention.
Oh, man. Carve hard. 222 bike of Carson Hawkins. It's going to be Noah who goes 2. So they both will. Oh, taking 3. So we take, who was the third one advance or goes to the main? Jackson Payton. On the track, 26-35 novice, Benjamin Knockman, Connor Kelly, Blake Cates, Zach Knowles, and Eric Riggs. Whoa, fellas. We're rubbing a little bit of tires. We got Zach
Attention.
Knowles gained a lot of speed through that rhythm section, goes from 2 to 1. Zach is on a park bike, so if you know anything about park bikes, his chainring is tiny with a little bit of whip. And Benjamin finished strong. Nice. 94 bike. And Eric Riggs, my man. I'm his biggest fan. Brandon Hara just finished BMX League as well. Had to race 14-year-old kids. But Brandon gets a chance to race his own age. And Brandon is way out in front. We got Brandon Hara, JoJo Molman, and Weston Brown.
Okay, riders, start.
Brandon's got this one for sure locked up, pending no boneheaded moves down the 4th straight. Boom! Brandon takes one in this total points race. 254 bike looks like it's going to be JJ, my man, and 170 bike of Weston. 51, 55 novice coming down to the second straight. We got Lars, Jepson, Gary Blake, and Corey Dockery. Oh, Corey
Attention.
tried to put a move on him.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders
We
ready.
got Gary Blake out in one, but Corey not far behind, and Lars following up in this total points race. Gary, Corey, and then Lars, total points. Six intermediate, Maiden Kilberg, Piper Harves, and Madden Kilberg, sorry, Kasem Hall. Total points for these cats as well. 6 intermediate, Moto 22. We've only got about 10 left. 101 bike of Kasem.
Attention.
116 and 2 Madden.
Okay,
What?
riders, random start.
Madden. I knew that.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
And Papa Harves and 3. That's going to be a total points. Every one of these kids gets to race all 3 laps because it's total points night. Piper, almost put the punish on Kasem. 9 intermediate, Hunter Hodges, Axel Miracle, Baby Girl, Brennan Hale. Baby Girl? Huh, okay.
Attention.
Okay, riders.
Looks like we got a
random
Miracle
start.
Hardcore Realtor maybe out front.
Riders
Didn't see the
ready.
numbers.
Watch
Can't
the
really
gate.
see us. Still wear glasses. 84 and 70, 94 and 76. Going toe to toe all the way to the wire. But 76 biker Brendan Hale will take it from Axel Miracle. Brendan will go to the main. We got 12 intermediate. Taking 3. Dylan King, Talon Dobbs, Zachary Bass, Winston Rogers, Trenton Stewart, Hunter Conklin, Benjamin Bass, and JoJo Biondi is a full rack, kids. You see all 8 riders on the track. That is all the room we have in the gate. So we have all on the track. 3 will go to the main. The rest will have to get a second shot. We got 123 and maybe 147 and the 91 bike of Dylan King, all going to the main. Here we go, 13 intermediate, London Johnson, the Missouri Monster, Maverick Miracle, Carson Zagalik, Riley King, and Jackson Lester. We got the 2 bike of Carson out in 1, and it's going to be the 15 bike of Riley King in 2. Down the rhythm section they go. 3 and 4 is still a battle for them. We're going to be taking 2 riders out of this one. It's going to be Carson and the 15 bike of Riley. Both of those kids right there are going to get a shot at going back.
Attention.
Oh, wait, no, we're missing one. London.
Okay, riders.
Missing
random
London.
start.
Missing London. All right, so I don't know if that's going to be a boat ride next motor or what. Be a boat ride, they say. Will be a boat ride. 14 intermediate. Moto 26, Corbin Skaggs, Skylar Visnich, Jabril Belgrave, and Archer Penny. We got Edge Racer, Freaky Fast. We got a Team Donut Factory racer out there without her jersey on. But nobody's noticing. We got 69 bike of
Attention.
Jabril Belgrave out in 1, followed up by
Okay, riders. Random start.
Corbin Skaggs, Archer Penny in 3,
Watch
and
the gate.
Skylar rounding out this train in the caboose. Good job, Skylar. Keep going, girl. 29 bike of Skylar Visnich. She's one of my Team Donut Factory riders. 41, 45 intermediate, Matthew Kepka's got a brand new bike, Vanessa Mayo, Mary Wallace, and Keith Woolery. You can see Matthew on his brand new Race Inc. bike in those flat colors. Oh, he's got this one on lock. Followed up by the Skeeter Woolery. Vanessa Mayo coming in 3, and
Attention.
the Gatekeeper heading down the 4th straight on that sweet
Okay,
Orca
riders.
frame.
Random start.
Matthew does a little toe tap, love tap on the tabletop. Good job. 14 girls expert, Gwen Garrow, Riley Brown, and Kaylin Holt. Total points for these ladies. Every lap matters, every lap counts, and every pedal stroke is essential. There's no sitting out on the second main when you ride 3. 2 of Holt, 1 bike of Riley, and the 12 bike of Edge
Okay,
Racing's
random
Gwen
start.
Garrow. And that's going to be
Watch the gate.
Kaylin, Riley, and the Edge rider of Gwen. 8 expert on the track, Elia Holly, Kane Combs, Austin Miller, Willis Shingleton, and Asher Luce. Got the Gold Cup plate of Asher out in 1, or that's right, Gold Cup plate 2 out in 1. 36 bike of Austin's
Attention.
trying to make a move down the rhythm section. He's gaining a little bit of speed,
riders,
and Asher's
random
going to get to
start.
the turn first, but Asher is going to,
Ready?
or Austin, it's going to be Asher 36 bike, followed trail closely by Euless and the 30. Austin. Ten expert, total points. Sawyer,
Attention.
Penny out in front, followed by
Okay, riders.
Connor,
random
Tucson
start.
Coonan, and Siccone
Ready?
Hall.
Watch the gate.
Sawyer Penny got his first expert win a couple days ago. Woo! Connor, followed up by Siccone Hall. Total points for those kids tonight. You're going to be seeing a lot of those guys. 11 expert on the track. We got a wide Hector Jr. going out. Gonna take this corner hard, but oh, he does. He had enough speed to get all the way around the turn and go from 2 to 1. Hector,
Okay, riders. Random start.
Hector Laredo Jr.
Watch the gate.
That's going to be the one by Tatum. And another fight. Oh, on 2 wheels of Edric Hawthorne, 3. We'll take those 3 to the main. Everyone else gets a second chance. 13 expert, Cody Velasquez, Tyler McMorris, Anthony Johnson, Corbin Davidson, and Patrick Couts. 17 bike of Patrick Couts, 4 bike of Cody Velasquez, and the 3 bike, 35 bike of Corbin Davidson.
Ready? Watch the
It's going to be
gate.
17, 44, and 22 freaky fast. We'll take 2 out of the first 2 was be Patrick and Cody out of that one going to the main.
Attention.
Jake Hattie,
Okay, riders. Random
Davney
start.
Seedorf, and Colton Hingle, total points.
Ready?
Man, I am behind in my announcing because these guys are already done. Okay. All right, here's a chance to redeem myself. 16 expert, Madeline, Misbehaving Brinker, Brody Stafford, Evan Penny, and Emerson Svoboda. That looks like it's going to be Brody out in 1.
Attention.
Okay, riders.
Evan
Random start.
Penny and Emerson
Riders.
and
ready.
Madeline
Watch the gate.
fighting for that 3rd spot. We're going to be taking one of that one. That one's going to be Mr. Brody Stafford. 3640 expert in and out of turn 1. Jason Mercer, Andrew Brown, Jordan Blake, Zachary Hinton, Justin Svoboda, and Amir Tollfree. Woo! Amir and Justin just lighting up the track with fire. Amir, Justin. Oh, if anybody can punish Justin on the track, I guess it is Amir Tollfree. 7, Jordan Blake. Got Amir and Justin going to the main. We got a, oh, that was the 17, 20 women cruiser back in the gate to start this evening of round 2 motos. We're going to start with Moto 5.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Riley King, Vanessa Mayo, and Grandma Mary Wallace trying to give this second moto a redemption lap to see who goes to the main. And right now, we've got Riley King way out in front on a loaner bike. Followed up by Vanessa Mayo and Grandma Mary Wallace on a sweet purple whip. Good job, Mary.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start.
Whoa, what was that?
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Riley King and Vanessa Mayo going to the main event. 10 cruiser on the track. Asher Luce, Connor Toussaint Coonan, and Dylan Stinky Harrell on those on-two wheel colors. These guys are doing total points, so every single lap is a must and a requirement. Connor out in 1. Takes turn 2 a little hard, but does regain control as he didn't lose a spot. Dylan and Asher did try and gain some advantageous moments, but it's going to be Connor out in 1, followed up by Asher and Dylan Sticky Harrell in 3. Got another moto on the track, 11 cruiser, another total points. Creighton Harves, Edric Hawthorne, and Trenton Stewart. Edric out in 1. And this battle between 25 of Trenton and Creighton is going to come down to who can get down the third straight the fastest, who can pump through the rhythm, gain some speed. Creighton takes a little bit outside, comes into 3, going to try and make a move, and they're both now neck and neck. Creighton, if he can pedal all the way hard, he may be able to finish Trenton off. And, oh, it is going to be Creighton who does the extra pedals and gets by Trenton for that second spot. Benjamin Knockman, Brody Stafford transfers, and Eddie Kelly. This is a boat ride. This is a big boat ride. So both of you are going to the main. No need to kill each other.
Okay, riders, random
Benjamin
start.
and Ellie
Riders
are going to go to the main.
The gate.
This is what we call a boat ride when we have supposed to have 3 riders, but we only have 2 show up. So we have 2 spots. We have 2 riders. And Benjamin, your plate just fell off, Benjamin. What? That's hilarious. Five and under novice. Remington Boyer, Ethan Johnson, Lincoln, and Madeline Melman. Remington, Ethan, Lincoln, Madeline. 4 of them. Uh-oh. We're gonna take 2. Looks like it's gonna be Remy, BMX League rider, and Mr. Lincoln, who tonight told me when I said, "Are you excited to race?" And he said,
"Ready?
I don't know. Ethan, good job. Oh, that's a BMX League. Good job, Madeline. Good job. She's also a BMX League rider. 5 and under novice. This is Moto 10. Taking 2. Oh, I see Bridget out in 1. Bridget, you got to pedal a little faster. They're gaining up on you, Bridget. Come on, Bridget. You got this, Bridget. Come on. And we got Grant. Oh, big smiling Grant. I've never seen Grant not smile. Grant's smile is infectious. We got Bridget out in 1, and Grant goes from 2 to 3, but he could make it back up.
Ready? Watch the gate.
Bridget down the 4th straight. Bridget down one more future to go, and she's going to cross the finish line and go to the main. We got 163 bike of Enoch, and they will both go to the main. Enoch, 6 novice. Oh. Mason Stockridge, Liliana Hodges, and Fiona Rogers. That's right, Mason. I don't know what he said, but it sounded enthusiastic.
Attention.
Mason out in one.
Okay, riders, random start.
We got
Riders
Ruby
ready,
and Fiona. We got 2 spots. We'll take 2. And it's going to be Mason, and it's going to be Fiona. Ruby, thanks for racing tonight. No, Liliana, thanks for racing tonight. Thank you. Have a good night. Good job. 7 novice. Evelyn Katie. Brooklyn Hawkins. Alan Malman. Weston Bowman. Oh. Taking 2 out of this one.
Attention.
We're going to take 2. It's going to be the first
Okay,
2 who
riders,
cross the
random
track,
start.
or the finish line. It's going to be 2. We got the 22 bike and 137 bike. They're both going to go, but this is going to be a fight all the way to the end. 22's got to stay a straight line. You got to keep a straight line all the way down the 4th straight. Don't move around. You don't want to be disqualified. Moto on the track is 7 novice Brock Hall, Cannon Collins, Jack Murphy. We're going to take 2 out of this one. It's going to be Cannon out in 1, followed up by Brock, who went down
Attention.
earlier today, but he's back up on his bike, and he's going to
Random start.
cruise through that rhythm section. We're going to take 2.
Ready,
We're going to take
watch
2.
the
Oh, no, he's down. Cannon. 36 bike of Cannon going to go to the main along with Jack Murphy. 8 novice on the track, Braxton Rao, Cadron Spillman, and Elias Joyner. We got Cadron, we got Braxton and Elias. Come on, Elias. .418 bike of Cadron. He's going to go to the main along with 152 bike of Braxton Rao. Well, Elias, you put up a good fight tonight. Got to come back next Friday and do it again, all right? All right, buddy. Proud of you, man. He's another BMX League rider. This is their finale night. This is when they race against all the other kids. They put all their practice to use. Brock is back up, back on the horse. Ben's going to lead him up to the top, and he will finish this one out strong. Good job, Brock. Brock
Attention.
finished BMX League as well. It's on
Okay,
Wednesday nights.
Random start.
Good job, Brock.
Ready, watch the gate.
You get a popsicle for taking a little tumble. So get some sugar in your belly. Good job, man. 15 moto on the track. We got Finnegan Riggs, Raiden Nybert, and Johnny Melman. Johnny. The 117 bike of Johnny. 1. The 417 bike of Raiden. 2. And Finnegan Riggs in 3. We got room for 2. So Finnegan, you got to make a little bit of muscle. Come on, man. Make a move into turn 3. Does he make a move? Oh, he does make a move. But does he have enough speed to come out of that and stay in this 2 spot? 417 bike coming up hot. We're going to take one of these riders. One of them, it's going to be 417 bike. Oh, man, of Raiden Nybert. But congratulations and good job, Raiden, on hustling all the way to the finish line. That's what we coach in BMX League, is going all the way to the finish line as hard as you can. Daniel Blount out in front. Daniel's another former BMX League rider. He is a kid that showed a lot of strength and courage from day one. Daniel got on his bike and he's like whipping it around the track. Oh, yeah, they're all 3 league riders. Good job, Daniel. He's my guy. 42 of Haley and Spencer. Good try, Spencer. Come back next Friday, please. 12 novice on the track, Moto 17. We've got Ava Hawkins, James Gerhard, and Nolan Reeves. With Nolan out in one. Nolan is out in one down the rhythm section. James gonna look to secure a little bit of
Random start.
more breathing room for James
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
through the third turn, down the fourth straight. This one belongs to Nolan and James. They both go to the main event. We got 14 novice on the track. We're going to take 3 out of this. Henry Jepson, Cale Kepka, Gavin Nadeau, and Jackson Nichols. NATO. Wow, sorry.
Attention.
Gavin Nadeau.
Okay, riders. Random
Gavin.
start.
I only know him by Gavin because
Riders
he's a BMX
ready.
League rider.
Watch the gate.
Gavin comes down hot down the fourth straight. And it's going to be 996 bike. We got room for one more. And it's going to be Henry Jepson. Yeah, Henry! Team Donut Factory making it to the main. Yes, I am very excited. 2635 novice. Benjamin Nachman, Connor Kelly, Eric Riggs. Benjamin on one. Good for Ben. Look at this. He had to race a bunch of older guys when he went through BMX League, and it wasn't really a fair fight. Now Benjamin's on the track with some more, well, Benjamin, 17, nice. You got one, and then 94 bike of Connor. And Eric, I'm still his biggest fan, but he has to go home, and he has to go to the concession stand now and get a burger. 41-45 novice, we got Brandon, JJ, and Weston. Total points for these dudes. Brandon out in one again. Jay, and it looks like Weston.
Attention.
Okay, riders.
Brandon and JJ Weston just going to finish this lap the same as they did in Moto 1. Brandon, JJ, then Weston Brown. 51-55 novice. Here comes Lars, Gary, and Corey Dockery. Corey used to be at this track a lot. I haven't seen Corey in a long time. Lars, Gary, Corey down the second straight. It's going to be Corey out in one and Lars. Oh, whoa, Lars,
Attention.
look at that, man. Just because you're old doesn't mean you're not courageous or fearless. Oh, another wheel wobble. Lars got so much torque, he's making the wheel wobble. Corey, Lars. Corey goes to Corey, Lars, then Gary. Mr. Gary Blake. 6 intermediate Madden Kilberg. Piper Harves and Kasem Hall. .101 bike of Kasem, 116 bike of Madden, and Piper.
Okay, riders.
Piper. Whoa, she's gaining speed. She's gaining speed. Oh, no. She had that if she wasn't cut off. That was awesome. 101, Kasem, and the 116 bike of Madden. And good job, Piper. We're proud of you. Pink for the girls. 9 intermediate, Hunter Hodges, Axel, Miracle, and Avery Franklin. We're going to take 2. We'll take 2 out of this group of 3.
Okay, riders.
We're going to have to eliminate 1. 2 hardcore realtor riders out in front. There's a move being made right now in turn 3, but it wasn't enough speed to keep the state 4 bike out of the picture. Oh, all 3 were hardcore realtors. Axel, Avery, and Hunter. 79 bike of Benjamin Bass. Leads the charge down the third straight.
Riders, random start.
Says, follow me, guys. I'll take us to the promised land. And the mains. 79 bike of Benjamin Bass, and the 41 bike, and the 118 bike, and the 79 bike. All of them going to the main. 13 intermediate. We'll take 2. Maverick Miracle. Carson, Riley, and Jackson.
Attention.
Uh-oh. Another tire?
Okay, riders, random start.
Oh, we got only two?
Riders ready, watch
Taking
the
both of
gate.
them? Okay. We'll take you both. 126 bike of the Miracle Man and 244 bike of Jackson Lester. Action Jackson. 14 intermediate Corbin Skaggs, Skylar Visnich, and Archer Penny. We got Corbin, Archer, and Skylar
Attention.
heading and heating
Okay,
up that
riders,
third
random
straight.
start.
It's
Ready,
Corbin
watch the gate.
and Archer all the way to the finish. Wow, Archer almost took it away. Good job, Skylar. We're super proud of you. Corbin and Archer will go to the main. 41-45 intermediate, Moto 27, Matthew Kepka transfer. So it's Vanessa Mayo, Mary Wallace, and Skeeter Woolery. Keith way out in front, followed up by Vanessa and everybody's favorite track mama,
Attention.
Grandma Mary Wallace.
Okay, riders, random start.
Skeeter locks that one up
Riders ready,
with
watch
one,
the
and
gate.
Vanessa followed up by Mary. It's total points for them. 8 expert, no, 14 girls expert. Gwen Garrow, Riley Brown, and Kaylin Holt. Total points. Kaylin out in front. There's room between each rider, so it's going to take a miracle
Attention.
for somebody to take
Okay,
overtake.
riders, random start. Riders
Kit Kat
ready,
Holt
watch the gate.
with 1/2 fourth straight left does take one, followed by Riley and Gwen Garrow. Moto 29 on the track. It's 8 expert boys. Elijah Hawley, Kane Combs, Austin Cake Miller, Baby Cake, Austin Baby Cake
Attention.
Miller, Austin Baby Cake Miller.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready,
Gonna
watch
take
the
2
gate.
out of this. 3 narrows it down to 1 or 2, and 1 unfortunately has to go home. Austin Miller and the 14 bike of Kane Combs will go to the main event. 30 is on the track. Total points, 10 expert. Hall, Coonan, and Penny. Penny out in 1. Could he have
Attention.
2 1s in 2 motos?
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready.
If
watch the
he
gate.
just keeps it straight all the way down the 4th straight, he's going to lock this one up and almost secure him spot another first place win. We got one more moto to go, though. That is total points, and anything can happen. 11 expert. Moto 31. Combs, Duval, Harves, Steele, all on the track. We'll take 3 and 3 only.
Attention.
We're going to have one on the
Okay,
outside
riders,
looking
random
in.
start.
So far,
Riders
it looks
ready,
like to be
watch the
Big
gate.
Mac 59 bike of Duval. We'll take one more, and it's going to be the 61 bike of Combs. Oh, wait, we're taking 3 out of that one. Duval, Combs, and Deal. Got another one on the track.
Attention.
13 expert, McMorris, Johnson, and Davidson.
Okay, riders, random start.
Woo! Little air
Riders
show
ready,
into
watch the
3.
gate.
Almost turned into a scene. 22 bike of Anthony Johnson and an 89 bike of Tyler McMorris. And Mr. Corbin Davidson just didn't have enough. 14 expert on the track. Moto 33, Colton Hingle, Seedorf, and Hattie. Total points.
Attention.
Hingle had the 1 in Moto 1.
Okay,
Willie have
riders,
it in Moto
random
2.
start.
Hingle, Seedorf,
Ready,
Haiti.
watch the gate.
Yeah, it's going to be Hingle again in 1. 85 bike of Jake and a little air show. Seedorf in 3. 16 expert. Brinker, Penny. Svoboda. Come on, Emerson.
Attention.
Come on, Emerson. Find a way.
Okay, riders.
Find a
and
way.
start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
It's going to be Mr. Penny going to the main. But will it be Brinker or will it be Svoboda? It's going to be Brinker. Nice try, Emerson. 3640 expert is the last one of these of this round. We got Brown, Mercer, Blake, Hinton. We'll take 3 out of this group of 4. Zach is making some fire. He is hugging that white line like a garage sale. Oh no! can't afford those anymore. Oh, you know what that music means? It's time for the main event. What? Non-donut factory? Yeah. That's true. I got to change the team name to Rice. Rice is cheap still. Riley King, Madeline Brinker, and Vanessa Mayo in the gate. As race fans, we prepare for the main event. You
Attention.
like that, Chris?
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Boom! Gate drops. Madeline and Riley out really quick. Madeline gets a jump start, but Riley was like, hang on, man. You're not going to get out much. You're not going to get out much farther than me. I'm going to stay on your tail. Madeline cruising down the second straight in to turn 2 and carves it hard. Riley is giving it everything she got. Vanessa coming in 3. Madeline
Attention.
Brinker
Okay,
of
riders,
S squared
random
colors out of the St. Charles area
Riders ready, watch the
will
gate.
take 1. Riley King will take 2. And Vanessa Mayo on the Gold Cup 3 plate will take home a 3rd place trophy. 10 Cruiser, Asher Luce, Connor
All right,
Tucson Coonan, and Dylan Stinky Harrell. Yeah, go ahead, Justin. Oh no, we got Harrell down in turn 2, and we got 2 down now. We got Asher Luce, who manages to avoid all the wreckage, and it goes down the 3rd straight. We got both riders back up, back on their bike. That's a miracle. Asher Luce is going to come down the 4th straight. He's got this one. It's going to be 1, 3. I can't do math.
Okay, riders, random
Connor and Dylan back on their bikes.
riders ready,
It's still
watch the gate.
total points. And it's not as they cross. We got Coonan with the 1, Luce with the 2, and Harrell after that Carnage with the 3.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready.
Flip the page really
watch the
quick.
gate.
11 Cruiser, Harves, Hawthorne, and Stewart. It's going to be Hawthorne with the 1. It's going to be Harves. Raiden Nybert to staging. Raiden Nybert to staging. Raiden Nybert to staging. And I completely missed that Harves.
Attention.
2, 1, 3. Okay, we got Harves, Hawthorne
Okay,
1,
riders, random
and
start.
Stewart in 3. We got Brody Stafford
Riders
way out in front. Whoa, Brody. Cool, dude. Oh, man. And the 97 bike of Nachman. 001 bike, Eddie Kelly taking the 3. Holy moly, look at this. Five and under novice. There's a lot on the track, a lot to avoid, a lot of people to work around, a lot of people to bob and weave, and a lot of people to gallop down that 3rd straight. Woo! Look at this. It's like a parade lap. A full gate of 8, 5 and under novice.
Attention.
Did you ever think you'd see such a sight?
Okay, riders, random start.
41 bike of Kate's with the 1st place win and a 190 bike of 2. All right, that was awesome. Rao and 58 bike. Oh, well, 4. Good job, everybody. That was awesome. That was really cool to see. 6 novice. Rao with the 2, Lincoln, Piper Franklin with the 3. Yeah, we did announce that. 6 novice coming down the 3rd straight. We got Tyranny, Stockbridge, Tarpening, and all right, 346 bike, Tyranny, 33 bike of
Attention.
Tarpening coming in 2, and the 419 bike of
Okay,
Stockbridge
Ryder,
gonna
random
take the
start.
3. All right,
Ready? Watch
good job,
the gate.
Rogers. 7 novice. We got Beltran, Katie, Mulman, Mulman, and Grau. Woo! That's another. This must be. Oh, this is combined. Good job, Raylan. Raylan, BMX League rider, out in 233 bike of Finn Boyer. Raylan needs to get into the inside line if he doesn't want to get past. We got to ride it down in turn 3. Raylan's going to get past, though, because he took the turn too wide in turn 3. We teach that in BMX, but he's pedaling hard down the 4th straight, and Raylan is not giving up yet. Raylan is not just enough, but Evelyn, Katie, Grau. 233. It was Boyer. Man, I can't see. Got a rider back up and down the 3rd straight.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready? Watch the gate.
Good job, Cannon. Good job, Cannon. Good job, man. I know that does not feel good. 9 novice. Smith, Melman, Nybert. Wait, that's not right. Oh, this is 8 novice. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Kilberg, Davis, Spillman, and Rao.
Attention.
Looks like Kilberg out in front.
Okay, riders.
Kilberg can
random
hang on.
start.
He's going to take home a 1st place trophy. If he can hang on, he looks over his shoulder, sees where the competition is, but you better not give up. You better not let off that gas. 140 bike of Kilberg, followed up by the 151 bike of Davis, and then it's going to be 152 bike of Rao, taking 1, 2, 3 just like that. 9 novice on the track. Melman, Smith, Nybert. Smith, Nybert, Melman. Again. Whoa, carves hard and leans it. Heavy. 117
Attention.
bike of Melman out in front, followed up by Christopher
Right.
Smith,
Random start.
who's shown a lot of strong
Riders
laps,
ready?
but
Watch
comes
the gate.
in a little. Oh, can Christopher go all the way to the hard line? He's going to take 2, and then we got 417 bike of Nybert with the 3. 10 novice, Velasquez, Harem, Blout. Parker, 159 bike out in 1, 972 bike of Blount,
Attention.
42 bike of Velasquez.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready?
We got
Watch the gate.
Parker leading the charge all the way down the 4th straight. 972 bike of Blount gives it a good effort, comes up short, takes 2, and the 42 bike of Velasquez will round it out with the 3rd spot. 12 novice, Franklin, Dutton, Gerhard, and Riggs. We got a hardcore realtor rider out in front, and that's going to be the 119 bike of Franklin, 174 bike Dutton, another hardcore. We got Riggs in 3, and Gerhard leading
Okay, riders.
or
random
bringing up
start.
the rear. 12
Riders
novice, moto
ready?
17.
Gate.
This is for all the pennies in the bank. That's going to be a 1st place trophy for Franklin. It's going to be a 2nd place trophy for Dutton, and Riggs taking home his 1st, 3rd place trophy and his 1st trophy of BMX outside of BMX League. Congratulations, Mr. Riggs. 14 novice, Jepson, Hawkins, Payton, Nadeau, Nichols, and Riggs.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready. Watch the
239
gate.
bike out in 1, followed by 222 bike in Riggs. And Gavin will take the 4, and Jepson shows off a little manual at the end. 26:35, Moto 19 on the track. These guys are going hard. Looks like Zach and Mr. Oh, wow! Goes up high on the second
Attention.
turn. Has to brake hard. Zach
Okay,
Knowles
riders,
way out in
random
front. Followed up by Blake.
Riders ready.
Purple
Watch
Heart
the gate.
Racing. Zach a little airtime. Gives a little whoop, whip, whip. 97 bike of Benjamin will take 3. And the 94 bike of Connor Kelly. 41-45 novice. Brendan JJ Weston. Brandon out in 1 again. He's going to lock this one up for sure. He's got 2 1s. A third one, first place, will give him that fame and glory that he's been looking for all night.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready.
Good job, Brandon. You get your first place trophy outside of BMX League, Brandon. Nice. JJ. JJ takes home second place. And Mr. Weston Brown on that sweet bike. 51-55 novice. Woo! Dang, boys.
Attention.
You know you do have a family.
Okay, riders.
Lars
random
Jepson,
start.
Gary Blake, and Corey Dockery.
Riders
It's going to be
ready.
Blake out in
Watch
1.
the gate.
Corey Dockery had it with them, a little fight for him. It's going to be Gary crossing 1. So that's Gary Blake with the 1, Corey Dockery with the 2, and Lars Jepson with the 3. We got 6 intermediate on the track
Attention.
right now. Kilberg, Harves, and
Okay,
Hall.
riders, random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
.101 bike of Hall takes 1. 116 bike of Kilberg will take second place, and Harves will take third. 9 intermediate. Hodges, Miracle, and Hale. Whoa! Whipping a little hard through turn 2.
Attention.
Gallops down the third straight with
Okay, riders,
ease.
random
Horse
start.
in the reins. Hale
Riders
into
ready.
turn 3 and
Watch the
out of
gate.
turn 3. Lets off the gas a little bit. Shows a little air time. That's going to be Hale and Hardcore Realtor. A little manual. And another hardcore. Uh-oh. Almost bobbed without manual. Okay. Rider down. Turn 1. We got 12 intermediate. On the track. King. Bass. Rogers. Stewart. Conklin. Bass. Biondi. This one is a fast lap.
Attention.
91 bike of King. 123 bike
Okay,
of
riders, random start.
Conklin,
Rogers
followed up by
ready.
Rogers
Watch
in
the
1,
gate.
2, 3, just like that. Tomorrow, sign-ups 12-2 in Springfield. Tomorrow, sign-ups are 12-2. Ooh, whoa! Whew, elbow racing. Okay, when somebody's bumping elbows with you on the track, it's a lot scarier than it looks. It's terrifying. 126
Attention.
bike of Maverick Miracle. Man,
Okay, riders,
just hear these
random
hubs.
start.
They sound like angry
Riders
monsters.
ready. Watch the gate.
The Missouri Monster is going to take the 1, and it's going to be 240. Oh, I have no idea if it's going to be Jester or Zakalik. 244, they say, of Lester, and then old Carson takes 3. 14 intermediate, Skaggs, Belgrave, and Penny. Skaggs,
Attention.
Belgrave, and Penny. Belgrave out in
Okay,
1.
riders, random
Belgrave out
start.
in 1. Do you know what this means?
Riders
Belgrave out in
ready.
1.
Watch the gate.
If he does, will he? It is going to be Belgrave as your newest expert rider. Blue Springs BMX, congratulations, Jabrell. That win locks him up, puts him in expert level. It went Bell, Skaggs, and Penny. 41-45 intermediate. Kepka, Mayo, Woolery. It's Kepka way out in front.
Attention.
Woolery smelling that air
Okay, riders.
that
random
Kepka's
start.
leaving behind.
Riders ready.
Kepka
Watch the
with
gate.
the one on his brand new racing bike. And Skeeter, more money in that bike than in my entire fleet of cars at home. Vanessa Mayo gonna cross 3. That Gold Cup Plate 2, sweet yellow colors. We got expert ladies on the track. Garrow, Brown, and Holt. Holt is a monster when it comes to racing, and I would not want to face her at a dark alley. Holt down the 3rd straight, like she means business, is going to take out knees. Holt down the 4th straight, eases into the finish line. Good job, ladies. It went Holt, Brown, and Garrow. 8 expert Combs, Miller, Shingleton, and Luce. Wait, what? Oh. We don't even have the gate drop for them?
Attention.
Okay, riders. Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
The Holt, Combs, Baby Cake Miller, Shingleton, and Luce down the 1st straight and into the 1st turn. And you know what they say? The person who gets to the turn first usually wins the race. But will it be this case? Will it be that case? So far, so good. Asher Luce in and out of turn 2. Rick maintains that steady lead in 1. We got on 2 wheel colors, though.
Okay, riders.
Trying to make
random
a
start.
pass somewhere. Where can he make that
Ready?
wiggle room?
Off the
Where
gate.
can he make it stick? Holy moly, Luce! Oh my goodness! Wow, that's awesome. I love that. We got the 36 bike of Shingleton in 2, Luce in 1, and was it Combs? Miller in 3. Sweet. Here comes Mr. Penny. Mr. Penny about to get his 2nd first place win in the category of expert, the proficiency of expert. Sawyer, I mean, looks like he is just angry at the world. That is some fire in that kid's belly. Good job, Sawyer. The 2 Gold Cup
Attention.
Plate of Hall and
Okay, riders.
Boonin
Random start.
as they cross. 11
Riders
expert.
ready. Watch the gate.
Drops for this moto of 31. I see a little heads bobbing and weaving. That means they're putting power to the pedals. Combs, Duval, Laredo Jr., Wellborn, Deal, and Hawthorne. If you remember, Hector Laredo Jr. went from 2 to 1 by making a smooth move down the 2nd straight, and he is way out in front. Nice
Attention.
whip. I love to see that. Style points don't
Okay,
mean
riders.
anything,
Random
but they
start.
mean all the glory when it comes to
Riders
pictures.
Ready. Watch the
I
gate.
love it. Hector, 27, and the 59 bike is going to be Hector Laredo Jr. 2 or 1, Hawthorne, and was it Duval? Yeah, Duval in 3. 13 expert, Velasquez, McMorris, Johnson, Couts. Woo! Love to see it. 17 bike, Couts with some showtime. Tickets
Attention.
for that show are free, it looks like.
Okay, riders. Random start. Riders
13
ready.
expert on the track. We got 17, 22, and 44. 17 Couts, Johnson, and Velasquez. Oh, nice grab by McMorris. We have 3 motos left. 2 motos, whatever. 14 expert. Hingle, Seedorf, Haiti.
Attention.
Okay, riders. Random start.
Hingle's got 2 1s.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Hingle's now got 3 1s, which locks up first place. Haiti and the 8 bike of Seedorf as they cross 16 expert Brinker, Stafford Penny. Stafford Brinker Penny, Stafford Brinker Penny, Stafford Brinker Penny. That second turn is wicked, man.
attention,
Oh my goodness.
Okay, riders.
Mr.
ready?
Brody Stafford way out. Miss Stafford, you guys going to Springfield?
Ready, watch the gate.
Brody, followed by Mr. Penny and Madeline. You guys going? Amy, you going to Springfield? All right. Mr. Stafford's going to Springfield. Looks like Amir Toll-Free putting on a clinic. Whoa, I got to look out. Followed by Justin Svoboda. Amir Toll-Free, Justin, 7 bike of Blake, and Mr. Brown. And Mr. Jason Mercer will bring up the rear. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight.